Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to another video. In this video we're going to try to fix an iPhone 7 Plus that come to my shop with no power. Okay, so we're going to learn how to diagnostic this phone and try to have power on this phone. Okay, welcome to another video. Before we start, remember my name is Edgar and I'm a micro soldering technician with more than 10 years of experience fixing this kind of repair. I have a YouTube channel in Spanish with more than 300,000 subscribers, and today this year I say okay, I'm going to start a YouTube channel in English. So sorry for my bad English, I'm going to try to do my best and I'm going to try to teach you how to fix iPhone and a micro soldering level repair. Okay, so this phone is no power. Remember that when some iPhone come to our shop, the first thing we have to check if with the DC power supply. Okay, so right now I have this phone right here with me and I have the power supply right here. Okay, so if you see, we have, this is the motherboard for my customers. This is another board that I have here just to show you one thing. Okay, so we have 4.5 voltage and 0 amps. Okay, so when I connect the cable to the battery, okay, let me just connect this phone 7. Okay, so I'm going to connect this cable right now. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to connect this cable and see, we don't have any consumption. Remember that when we have an iPhone that don't have any problems, any short circuits on the principal lines, we're going to learn later which ones are the principal lines. Okay, but when we don't have short circuits on principal lines, we had to have 0 amps right here. Okay, 0 amps right here. Okay, so this phone right now don't have any short circuits. Okay, so when we connect the phone from my customers, let me show you this phone. Okay, so I'm going to connect this one and see, we have 4 amps of current. Okay, so in this phone we have a short circuit on the principal lines. Okay, so the principal lines in iPhone 7, we have 3 different lines. Okay, so for example, right now we have, for example, a battery, the battery. Okay, this is our battery. Okay, this battery have for example 4 voltage and 5 amps. Okay, so the first line that we had to check if we have the short circuits there is one line called PP V VAT. Okay, so these lines come and bring the power to one circuit. So I'm just going to call this circuit IC charge. Okay, so here we have another principal lines. This line, the name is main. Okay, BCC main. Okay, and then this line come and bring the power to another circuit. The name of this circuit is boost, and then we have BDD boost. Okay, so these are the principal lines on iPhone 7 to, for example, 13 Pro Max. Okay, so when we have a short circuit on the first step, when we connect our power supply, so we have to check on where is the short circuit, if it's maybe on battery, or if it's the short circuit on main, or the short circuit is in BDD boost. Okay, so we had to check this one first, and then this one, and then this one, because these lines are the principal lines. These lines, the function of these lines is that these lines bring the power to our PMIC. Okay, we're going to learn later what is a PMIC. Okay, so I'm going to pass right here. Okay, and I'm going to open 7 Plus Intel. This is Intel. Okay, and the first line that we had to check is this one. This is the battery, PP BAT BCC. Okay, PP BAT BCC. So we can just put our multimeter in, for example, in continuity, okay? And we have continuity, right? This is bad. Okay, so I'm going to pass right here and I'm going to show you, okay? So this is ground, see? And this is the positive line. So let me see if we have the short circuit, and but see, we don't have the short circuit there. Okay, so we are seeing that the PPP but is good. Okay, so we don't have the short circuits right there. So this is good. And then we have to check main. Okay, the BCC main. Where is the BCC main? BCC main born in this circuit. This circuit is calling the charging IC. Okay, so when the battery is coming from here, when the voltage from the battery is coming from here, okay, is going this way, and this we have a MOSFET right there. So this voltage is going this way, and then is going this way, and then we have VDD main right here. So if you see the name right here, it says PP but BCC, but right here say VDD main. I'm going to explain these circuits later because this circuit is to do the charging process. Okay, so right now just remember this: the VDD main start from this MOSFET, or they can start from these circuits. Okay, so main can burn right here, or main can burn right here. Okay, so for example, I can just remove these circuits. I can remove this one, and the battery is coming this way. Okay, so I'm going to have always VDD main. Okay, so we have to check if this main the problem. So we can check if the short circuit is in this capacitor. Okay, so I'm going to check if we have continuity right here. Okay, let me bring to the microscope, and I'm going to check this right here. Okay, okay, so this is ground and this is the positive line. See? So right now we know where is the problem. Right now the problem is in VCC main, okay, in this line. The only problem with this line is that this line have a lot of component on the same line. Okay, so we had to search where and all these components is the problem. Okay, see? Okay, so it can be a capacitor, or maybe it can be a circuit. Okay, so we had to search where's the failure. Okay, where is the short circuit, where is the component that is causing this phone to have a short circuit on the principal lines. Okay, so I'm going to just do eye recognition of all the motherboard and see if we can see maybe a component that is like looks like born, right? So we don't have anything right here. I don't have anything there. Sometimes can be the Wi-Fi. Okay, okay, so we don't have any look bad component. Okay, so I'm going to use Rosin. I'm using this kind of Rosin. Okay, this one, and I'm going to just put a little bit of all my. So I'm going to put my iron on 300, and I'm just going to put some Rosin. Okay, we can use a thermal camera, but right now I'm going to just use Rosin. Okay, so you guys can check all my microscope. So right now I have Rosin on all my motherboard, I'm just going to connect the cable, okay, and I'm going to start checking if I can see a capacitor, okay. Okay, remember this, okay? This is the MOSFET. Remember when I told you where is the VCC born, okay, from the MOSFET? Okay, so the MOSFET is never going to be the problem, okay? Why? Right now we can see the MOSFET is going hot, right? So why is that? Remember that we have our battery right here, okay? This is our battery with 5 voltage, or we have our battery with 4 voltage and 5 amps right now. Okay, so this is the first line. These lines come to the MOSFET, okay, the MOSFET. And then we have these MOSFETs, and right here we have VDD main. Okay, so imagine that these lines are connected inside to the MOSFET, okay? So right now, if we have a capacitor, right here, this is a capacitor, right? If we have a capacitor with problem that isn't short, so that means this capacitor is connecting the positive line to ground. So we're going to have all these 5 amps going inside to the MOSFET because they are coming right here to the capacitor. So that's why we see this MOSFET is going hot, okay? But remember, the MOSFET is never the problem. The MOSFET is going hot because there is the point that battery and mains come together, right? And if we have a problem right here, so all the current is going to go inside to this MOSFET, and that's why we can see this MOSFET that is going hot, right there. But this is not the problem. Remember, this is not the problem. We are looking for another capacitor or another circuit, okay? So we have right there, and we don't see any more, okay? See? No. So it's not here. Oops, I think I have the problem right now. Okay, so the problem maybe is going to be this. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to put some another Rosin right there. Okay, I'm going to see, there is the problem. Isn't this line? Okay, cool. Okay, so this is the name of this circuit is Trinity, and this Trinity is a group of coils. Okay, so if we come back to the schematic, so I think we have a maybe we have short circuits right here, and these coils, because here is a different coils. It's one here, and one here. Okay, so this is a group of coil, and see, this coil have main and have this another line. So we're going to check if these lines are in a short circuit. Okay, so let me come back right here, and I'm going to check. Oof. We can check this one. I can check this one. Yeah. No, but it's not going to be the backlight circuits. These are the backlight circuits. So I think the problem is this one. I think someone already removed this, so that's why it's is in short right now. So let me just remove these circuits. Okay, so we're going to try to remove this component. Okay, so we're going to put our motherboard. I'm using this holder. Okay, right there. And I'm going to pass to the microscope. And I'm going to try to remove. Okay. So I'm going to use my my heat station. First of all, I'm going to use 160 to remove the resin. Okay. So I'm going to remove this resin. Okay. So I'm using 360. No, sorry, 160. Okay, 160, and now I'm going to use 360 or 350 with 60 of air. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Okay, yeah, this circuit someone already removed it. Okay, so I'm going to clean this one. Okay, right there. And I'm going to bring some alcohol and just try to clean the area. Okay, right there. Okay. So right now we have to check if the short circuit is gone or we still have the short circuit. Okay. Later we're going to clean this mask right here. Okay. So I have my multimeter. So this is the ground. This is positive. See, we don't have the short. So the short is gone. So remember that this component right here is a group of coils. Okay, so this is a little bit hard to change it. So that's why sometimes if you don't have a good technique to remove these circuits, you can do you can have these problems. Okay, so right now I have a motherboard right here for parts, and I'm going to remove these circuits. Let me show you right here. So I have this coil group right here. Okay, so we're going to remove these ones. Okay, so the one thing I always like to do with this kind of circuits is I use all the heat, for example, for 500 and all the air. Okay, but I bring my microscope right here and I apply the heat from the bottom of the motherboard. Okay, because if we apply heat from the top, we're going to damage the circuits. Okay, so that's why I use this technique. Okay, I don't know if you guys copy that. So I'm going to pass to the microscope and I'm going to apply heat from the bottom. See, right there. There you go. So we have, this is the bad one and this is the new one. Okay. Okay. So right now I'm just going to apply solder paste. I'm going to try to clean these circuits. Okay. I'm going to try to clean it just with alcohol. That's it. Okay. Right there. And then I'm going to apply some flux. Some flux. And I'm going to use my iron 350, okay? I had to clean this mess. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to clean with alcohol. Okay, that's it. And we had to do a reball, okay? So I'm going to bring some napkin. And I'm going to use stencil, universal stencil, or I think I have an iPhone 7 Plus. Remember, I'm using this stencil. I like this stencil. It's my brand. Okay, okay, right there. And for these circuits, because we don't want to apply too much heat, I'm going to use 138. Okay, 138 solder paste. So I'm going to dry a little bit. And I'm going to come here to the microscope and I'm going to apply. Right there. I'm going to bring my tweezers. And I'm going to apply, for example, 250 is enough. Okay, right there. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to apply some flux. Just because I can see some balls is still not on the right spot. Okay, right there. Okay, perfect. I'm going to wait a little bit because remember that we are using 138 solder pasta, so this pasta is a little bit different. We had to, okay, right there. See, that's perfect reballing. Okay, right there. Okay, so right now I'm going to bring my my phone, my motherboard. Where is the motherboard? Okay. So I have the motherboard right here. Edgar, what happened with all these lines that is not there? Okay, so we can check these lines, and I'm 100% sure these lines are ground. Okay, so we don't going to do anything. Yeah, so they are ground. So there are all these lines right here. So we can just leave it like that. We don't have to do anything. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture. Remember that I have an Instagram and a Facebook page. I'm going to leave all the links right here. Okay, you can just follow me there. I upload a lot of posts in Spanish, but you can use the translator to do it in English. Okay, all right, so I'm going to use a little bit of flux. Okay, not too much. Okay, just right there. And remember, every component have a point that is tell us where is the direction of the circuit. Okay, so I can just come back right here. We can click and reel position and see the point is this direction. Okay, so see we have this. Okay, so the secret in this kind of circuit is that we had to take our time to just put it. We just have one try, okay? So we're going to take our time to put this these circuits on the perfect direction, okay? So I'm going to use 250 and 400 of air, and I'm just going to do it like this, okay? Going to wait a little bit. Wait, see, we can see all the flux. So that means the circuit is almost ready. And then we can just touch a little bit. That's it. And we have the circuit on the right spot. Okay, so now we just have to wait a little bit, and then we're going to check if we still have short circuits or this one is power. Okay, so we have the circuits soldered back. So one tip that I can give you guys, try to don't use too much heat on these circuits, because this circuit is so delicate. So this is like a component, right? So if you apply too much heat, you're going to damage the circuit. The best way to remove this circuit is two tips. One is apply the heat from the bottom, from the motherboard, okay, and remove it from the top. This is one tip. And the second one, you can use a heat plate, okay, without any air. So for me, it's better to use a heat plate, okay? So right now I have this right here, this motherboard, and we're going to see if we have any short circuits again, okay? Okay, so you can see right here 4.4 voltage and 0 amps. And if I put, see, I don't have any consumption. So I don't have any current, so I don't have any circuit, any short circuit, okay? Sorry for my English. So we're going to see if this one is powering. Okay, and I'm going to apply right here. Okay, 70. There you go. I'm going to wait. Okay, it's on. See, the backlight is good, so that means we installed the component on the right way. And we had to wait, and here we go, right there. Okay, so we have an iPhone 7 Plus. Right now is power on. This phone, remember, comes with a short circuit on one of the principal lines. The lines, the one had the problem was VDD main. Okay, so we apply some Rosin, and we see the Trinity that is going hot, right? So we had to remove it, put another one, and that's it. So just give me a favor, just leave the comments below and say, Edgar, we understand everything you say, because in this, if you guys say that, so I'm going to continue just uploading some videos, because sometimes I'm trying to do my best with my English, and I want you guys to learn this type of repair. Okay, so see you in the next video. Bye. Adios.